Hey guys, MGH here and welcome to my Arsenal transfer targets video. I've been so excited to get this video up. I wanted to leave it till the very end until I start my Arsenal career mode, so everything is still very fresh when I start it. And basically I do this every single year. I always want to kind of look at players before I even get the game to kind of decide what kind of players I want to inquire, to learn about, and what players I think will suit my team even before I've got the game itself. It's quite a bit of fun. I like to make a video on it and you guys love it every single year. So obviously I'm starting off with my Arsenal career mode. Let's take a look at the players that I'm looking to bring in. So starting off with a defender, we are looking at Chris Smalling from Manchester United. I really like Chris Smalling. I think he'll be a fantastic signing for Arsenal. The reason I like Smalling is because of his height and he's quite agile. He's still relatively young, 24, 76 overall in game isn't too bad. Has a potential of 81, which isn't bad at all. And he can play as a right back, which I think is very important. Versatility is very important when you don't have much squad depth. We're looking at a base value of £4.2 million. I reckon I'll be able to pick him up for around 6, 7, maybe 8 million. Depending on, what kind of form he's in at that time. But Smalling would definitely be a good choice. Next on the shortlist is another defender, and that is Fabian Schär. Now, this guy featured in my Roma career mode, and he was absolutely phenomenal. He was one of my best defenders in that career mode. And if you look at his stats to the right, my God, this guy has some incredible stats. At 22 years old, so a little bit younger than Smalling, he's already 75 overall. Now, what I like about Schär is he's tall, and again, he's nice and agile. You'll see his sprint speed, acceleration, agility, and strength, and jumping. They're all really, really high. But not just that, he is great on the ball as well. If we compare him with Smalling's stats, you can see, look at the technical stats. Ready? Boom. I mean, what a difference. Schär is great on the ball. However, there is a bad thing about Schär, and that is his work rates. He has high attacking and high defence. Now, it's not necessarily an awful thing, but it does mean he might not be in position all the time to make that last-ditch tackle. I'm glad he's got high defending, but that high attack might wear him out. Luckily, he's got great stamina. A base value of 2.1 million and a potential of 84, which I think is very, very reasonable, actually. I like the look of this guy, and one of the bonuses is he is in the last year of his contract, so I'll be able to pick him up very cheap in the January transfer window if that's what I wanted to do. I like him. I think he'd do great in my team, and it's another great option. Moving on, again, to another defender at a rival club, we have Nastasic, who plays for Manchester City. Apparently was on his way out loads of times in the summer, but it never actually happened. But again, you're looking at a nice youngster there, 21 years old, 77 overall, has a potential of 82, and he is very cheap actually. £3.3 million base value. Again, it's obviously going to be about triple that when you actually want to sign him, but still under 10 million for a player like this, very good. What I like about Nastasic is he is a left-sided player. You can play him at left-back if you really want to. And what do Arsenal need, in my opinion, if they are going to buy a centre-back, is someone who can play on the left, which completely replaces Vermaelen, who obviously was a left-sided centre-back, could play at left-back as well. Stats-wise, very good as well. Great jumping, great sprint speed and acceleration, good strength, good stamina, good heading accuracy, and his stand tackling is very good as well. But not so good on the ball compared to Schär. Once again, let's go up. You can see the difference in stats. It's quite a big difference, and Schär just seems to stump all other defenders in terms of his stats on the ball. But I'm looking forward to seeing how good Nastasic will be in this game, and definitely another option. Apparently Wenger likes him a lot, and I like him a lot, so why not potentially sign him in my Arsenal career mode? So there was 3 defenders. We're now moving into the most important position, if you ask me, and that is a powerful CDM, or a defensive midfielder that's just going to sit in front of the defence and help my team defend while we push forward. It's what we lack, I think, in real life, and that's what I want to do. I want to bring it to, my series and make it as realistic as possible in that sense. The first player we're looking at is William Carvalho. Apparently we were actually, so close to signing him on deadline day, but they refused to sell him unless we would do instalments in payment. So I've got no idea what happened there. It might be the other way around, actually. It might be that we wanted to do instalments, but they wanted the money up front. It could be that way around. But either way, it didn't happen, and I'm shocked because look at this guy in this game. I would love to have him in my career mode. I mean, just looking at his physical stats, he's a beast. 88 strength, really good stamina as well. Don't care about his speed. That doesn't bother me at all. As long as he's strong, good in the air, and also has good passing. I'll be very happy with that, and he does. 78 short passing, 68 vision isn't as high as I would like it to be, but he will obviously grow. He's only 22, he's 78 overall, and he has a potential of 85, which is absolutely huge. His ball control is very good, dribbling is very good, long passing, short passing, his shot power. Across the board, he's just a very, very good, solid player. Has great work rates as well. He's nice and tall, high defensive, medium attack, and will definitely do the job that I need a CDM to do. The next player is Morgan Schneiderlin. He just played against Arsenal for Southampton and once again played very well indeed. He's one of my favourite players in FIFA 14. In terms of his stats, he's just absolutely fantastic. I love his stamina. 90 stamina, absolutely brilliant. Would go well with Ramsey. I mean, obviously Ramsey has something like 94 stamina, so imagine him and Schneiderlin together with those great stamina. They would be partners in every single match pretty much. What I like about Schneiderlin, again, the same as Carvalho, is his work rates. He has that high defensive and medium attack, so he will be sitting back. Greater tackling, greater passing. He's got a bit better vision there. And also, he's 80 overall, so he would slot into the team a little bit quicker than Carvalho. However, his potential is only 84, so it's one less than Carvalho. And actually, he's more expensive. Carvalho had a base value of 4.4 million. We're looking at 8.5 million for Schneiderlin, so a little bit more expensive, but arguably would be a better fitting player straight off the bat. Now to the most expensive option, and that would be Sami Khedira of Real Madrid. Again, someone we were linked with so much of the summer. However, his wages were just that little bit too high, according to Wenger. Something along those lines. He wasn't going to sign him because of his wages demands, so that sucks. But I'm definitely looking at Khedira once again. 27 age, it's a little bit on the high end compared to what I would like to invest in, but he's still got 4 seasons in him, so it doesn't really matter too much. 84 overall, and he has a potential of 86, but £16.5 million as a base value is very expensive. He's in the last year of his contract, so potentially in January we could sign him up on a pre-agreement or pre-contract agreement, so we could sign him for free, just paying his wages. That is definitely something I'm looking into. Imagine picking him up for free in January. That would be absolutely insane. Stats-wise, again, just absolutely a beast. He's a playmaking CDM for me. He's nice and strong, good on the ball, and overall a very, very good signing. A world-class signing. Would have loved to seen that in real life. The next one is an absolute 100% signing in my opinion. I have to sign this guy, and that is Adrien Rabiot. He has been linked with Roma, Juventus, Arsenal, so many other clubs around the world because he is one of those young players coming out of France now. Plays for PSG, and he's going very, very cheap. Apparently, he's only going to be costing clubs about £4 to £6 million. For a 19-year-old who has this much potential, he can get to 83. Massive 10 growth there. And stats-wise, he's exactly what I think Arsenal should be looking for in terms of a replacement for Flamini and Arteta. So, for me, guys, this is the only signing on this list that I really think I'm going to make 100%. Without any of your guys' input, I want to sign Rabiot. I think he'd be perfect for Arsenal. And, you know, I'm probably looking at £6-7 million to sign him, which isn't too bad. But once again, like many other players on the list, he does actually enter into his last year of his contract when you start career mode. So again, could be a January cheap transfer. Obviously, I won't be able to sign him up for free because he's not 23 or more. But he'll go much cheaper because he's only got 6 months left on his contract. So a very, very interesting signing there. Last but not least, we have Lars Bender, probably the least likely signing I'm going to make because I don't think he's quite what I'm looking for, actually. He's not exactly that powerful CDM that I really want. And to be honest, he's not even a CDM. He's a central midfielder, just like Rabiot, but again, would be a replacement for Arteta and Flamini. Not exactly what I really need, and that is a powerful CDM, but definitely someone I want to keep on my shortlist just in case he becomes available. I mean, stats across the board, all very strong. Great stamina, great reactions there, and a great passer of the ball, but he will be expensive. A base value of £10.5 million. And will only grow 3. He only goes up to 84, which is still good, don't get me wrong, but I can invest in someone a little bit younger and, you know, someone with better potential. But that's going to wrap it up, guys. Those are the signings that I'm looking at. Let's go through them once again. The 3 centre-backs are Chris Smalling, Fabian Schär and Nastasic. They're very good options. Then we've got 3 CDMs, Carvalho, Schneiderlin and Khedira, and then 2 replacements for Arteta and Flamini. That is Rabiot and Bender. Those are the players I'm looking at. Please leave a comment. Tell me if there's anyone else you think I should be looking at before I start my career mode very soon. I think that Rabiot will be 100%. My other favourites would be Smalling and Carvalho, I think. But leave a comment. Tell me who you think I should sign. I might set up a straw poll later on so you guys can vote. But until then, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. And I will see you for the new career mode very soon.